Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Muhammad Alamin bin Azizul Nazri. So this is our group. The first one is Muhammad Muhaimin bin Muhammad Azman, and the second is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Husni, and the last one is Wan Adang Iqbal bin Wan Nasruddin Azam. So let's go to the next slide. Our group choose highlight table at a kitchen. So we go to the first of food activity, that is knife. The hazard of the work activities is knife, cuts and laceration, which is may cause injury especially to children. So to control the risk of the hazard, we we keep them in a proper storage. Uh, then the likelihood of this hazard is 3. That mean is conceivable, might be occur at some time in future. Then the severity of this hazard is negligible, which is its cuts or first aid injury type. And the risk of this hazard is low. So the last one is risk control. We recommend control measure. Keep knife away from children by putting it in the hidden storage place. So that's all for the knife hazard.
Okay, so next is electrical appliance in kitchen, which is work activity. So the other is electrical cord near sink, which is wet area. It can cause electric shock. It might be dangerous for anyone. So to control the risk is put the wire cord in right area. If the cord is wet or you are standing in water, remove the cord from the water. Do not plug in. Next is unplugging kitchen appliance after its use. Last is risk control. Add and wiring new outlet at safer area in the kitchen. Next is place power cord away from hot surface. Your cooking appliance can burn and damage the insulation on your electrical cord. Damaged insulation will expose the hot electrical wire that can give you electrical shock. Therefore, keep electrical cord away from hot surface or appliance. Next.
So the next hazard is the work activity is cooking involve gas. So the hazard is gas leak and gas fire. The gas leak is the gas leak occur when pipe are damaged or when gas appliances are not properly maintained. The gas fire is, as you all know, gas fire are highly flammable, so it can easily lead to explosion if not be controlled. So which can cause effect fire and explosion. So the existing risk control so we need to do regular maintenance and proper ventilation. The likelihood is 4, the severity is 3, and the risk is very high because we it it we it use gas, so the risk is high because it can lead to explosion. So the risk control that I recommend is to use exhaust fan or open windows while cooking. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so the work activity number 4 is improper food storage. The hazard involved is contamination. If foods are not stored properly, there's a risk of contamination between different types of food. So this can cause leads to the food going stale and poisonous in nature. The existing risk control is store the improper food storage container. For example, airtight and leak-proof containers. Food should be stored in airtight and leak-proof containers to prevent contamination and spoilage. The Next is likelihood is 3, means conceivable, might occur sometime in future. The severity is 2, means disabling but not permanent injury. The risk is 11, means medium. And then the risk control is appropriate packaging of food product, good quality pallets, correct use of packing materials, consume food before use by date. And also date labeling, food should be labeled with the date it was stored to ensure that if it used within a safe time frame. So the next page. Okay, this is the conclusion of the hierarchy. With the research of the kitchen area, we can prevent ourselves and also other people from happening undesirable things in the kitchen area. People can read our report and identify the things or accidents that often happen in the kitchen area. They will be more careful and more sensitive if they are in the kitchen. This thing seems like a small thing, but it can cause accidents and death if not taken care. So we need to be careful while doing tasks or cooking in the kitchen because in the kitchen there's gas and a lot of electrical items. So remember, we only live once. That's all from us.